Let's swap a verse, and I can play ball in real life. So when they making fun, it never work. They think they offended me. I'm dodging that energy. I know who my friends are now. You currently dead to me. This shit gon' last a century. And every time they mention me, increase my life expectancy. Maybe this my destiny. Loved and hated, then hated and loved. Never betrayed to be a thug, but know a couple who hold slugs. Ain't fighting Spider-Man, but everything I'm spitting venom. Had to look in the mirror and get my shit together. Cause sometimes you think it's over, but it's only getting better. Yeah, good friends going with the wind like Pac said. Legends never die, so we not dead. I'm a fresh white boy, you can call me a pothead.
Ramily. Welcome in. Game preview, week 1. You're joined in on Ramsaholic. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe, smash the like button, turn your post notifications on. And if you're a returning member, I appreciate you. Smash that like button. Let's get right into it. So our Los Angeles Rams take on the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle, Lumen's Field, week 1. Now, let's get into the injury report to start. So for the Los Angeles Rams, unfortunately, we all heard the bad news this week. Cooper Kupp is not playing, and it's a big possibility that he ends up going on IR tomorrow. Stenson Bennett, same boat. He's out, could go on IR tomorrow. And Hunter Long, the tight end that we traded for in the Jalen Ramsey trade, is also out and could go on the IR. Brian Allen, Van Jefferson, both did not practice today, but they are playing. Brian Allen, we'll get more to that later. For Seattle Seahawks, out is Jamal Adams and Kenny McIntosh. Questionable is Damian Lewis and Devin Witherspoon. Devin Witherspoon's been limited all week, so it is likely that he does play in some capacity. Jackson Smith-Njigba practiced in full all week after he was looking like he may not play in week 1. Kenneth Walker III was limited. So pretty much Seattle has all of their guys in. And the Rams, starter-wise, are just missing Cooper Kupp. So overall, both teams have all of their guys. If you're into betting, the line is Seattle Seahawks -5. They are -230. So Rams are +190. So you bet 100, you win 190. Smash that all day. Money line for sure. And the Rams, big news is the offensive line. There's been really no indication of who the starters are going to be. I don't know if they're playing mind games. I don't know if they really don't know what they want to do. I don't know if it's a good thing because there's so many guys stepping up. But from what it looks like in practice, the starters are going to be Rob Havenstein, right tackle. Right guard is going to be Joseph Noteboom. Center is going to be Coleman Shelton. Left tackle is going to be Alaric Jackson. And left guard is going to be Steve Avila. So there's the offensive line that we should be seeing, and that is the offensive line that I have been saying would be going at it, and I love it. I think our offensive line is going to step up. I think Tyler Higbee is going to be another top tight end season. He was number 6 last year in PPR. I think he's going to be top 5, especially if Cooper Kupp does miss a whole month of play. Higbee could be looking upwards of 10 targets per game. I'm huge on Puka. I think the kid's special. I think he has the skill set to go out there and give us 8 to 10 catches, which we know Cooper Kupp could do in his sleep. Tutu Atwell has to prove it to me. I've been so not big on Tutu Atwell, so I really need to see what he can bring. And Van Jefferson is the guy in fantasy that everyone's talking about. This is the first time him and Stafford he'll be a number 1 wide receiver for Matthew Stafford. He was a number 1 for Baker Mayfield. That wasn't too bad. And DeMarcus Robinson, a veteran, he could definitely get some good playing. If you watched the Kansas City Chiefs this week, I mean, it could be worse. I think even with this wide receiver core, there's worse out there. Stafford's healthy. Stafford's ready. Stafford's undefeated versus the Seattle Seahawks in his career. Good thing to know. Another good thing, Sean McVay, 16-4 in September. He's also 8-5 versus Seattle. Last year going 0-2. Unfortunately, one game. Do we need to get into that? Let me know. He is unfortunately 0-2 versus Seattle without Cooper Kupp. As we know, Cooper Kupp won't be there, so we'll see. I'm definitely liking the Rams' odds this game. The two games after this, you'll have to tune into my game preview. When I did my game predictions, I did have us going 10-7, this being one of our wins of the 10. Seattle doesn't scare me. Seattle's offensive line isn't the best. Geno Smith definitely played out his mind last year. First time in 9 seasons. Is he going to be able to do it again? Let's see. Seattle definitely has 3 very good wide receivers, good running backs. I feel like our team is being slept on. People are really sleeping on the Los Angeles Rams. I think I love our safety duo with Jordan Fuller, John Johnson III, if he ends up starting. But our safety crew is pretty deep. Even Russ Yeast, he can hit. Quentin Lake, Jason Taylor II. Then you look at our secondary, who's going to have to cover these 3 wide receivers. Kobe Durant, who everyone is going to know by the end of the season. Rams fans know him. He led the league last year in interception yards. You will know who he is. Darion Kendrick, he's been hurt, so we haven't seen him much in preseason at all. But he's a starter. Kilo Weatherspoon, veteran, 29-year-old, formerly a 49er, formerly a Pittsburgh Steeler. I'm excited to see what he can bring. And then Trey Tomlinson. That's the man you really got to keep your ears out for. He is going to be something special. TCU, LaDainian Tomlinson's nephew. He's got that football blood in him. I'm telling you, it's going to be special. Our linebacker crew, I like 50% of it. Ernest Jones, like Christian Roseboom, I need to see. I think he's going to definitely be swapped out with Jack Hummel. In and out. It's definitely weak. Byron Young, Michael Hoyt on the outsides, rushing the passer. Michael Hoyt did good last year. Looked like he lost a little bit of weight. He's going to be a little quicker. Byron Young, super fast, super raw. This is our weak point in the defense overall. Interior, I like with Aaron Donald, Kobe Turner, Bobby Brown III, Jonah Williams, Ernest Brown. We got the guys in the middle, but the edge is something that the Rams need to definitely keep an eye on. When we won our Super Bowls, and made it to a Super Bowl, we made big trades both times for an edge. And now, sorry, 1 second. And now it's time to show up. This defense is definitely young. Overall, this team is young, 3rd youngest in the whole NFL. A lot of rookies. But that's what I like. It's going to be a surprise. People are going to be taken off guard. A lot of people are hating on us. We have a top 10 quarterback. Cam Akers is going to get 1,000 yards rushing, if healthy. Of course, if he gets hurt, you don't hold me to that. If he's healthy, he's starting all year. And he's going to get 1,000 yards. And he does very good versus Seattle. So if you have him in fantasy, good week to start him, especially if you had Cooper Kupp. Flip another wide receiver in Kupp spot in your flex. Maybe you had a wide receiver, put that flex in wide receiver. Cam Akers in flex. You'll enjoy it. Yeah. And I don't want you to think that I'm sleeping on Seattle. I know we could definitely lose this game. You could lose any game in football. But of our first 3 games, this is definitely the easiest because then we face San Francisco and Cincinnati, 2 Super Bowl contending teams. One team that I absolutely hate. I would love to beat them, but I'm feeling good about this matchup. I think we do good. McVay does good against Seattle. In his press conference today, he looked like he was full of life, happy, laughing, cracking jokes with the media. Aaron Donald is excited. He's ready. He missed 5 or 6 games last year. He's ready for this. People are sleeping on the Rams, and that's dangerous. When you sleep on a team that just won a Super Bowl 2 years ago, you're in for a rude awakening. The NFC is not strong. We have the best defensive lineman in football, top 10 quarterback. Unfortunately, we're missing the best wide receiver in football, but we have guys that we have a nice core of wide receivers that could really fill in and take over and help fill in those Cooper Kupp targets. Tutu Atwell was a second-round pick. This is year 3. He has to step up. He has to perform. I definitely see us taking a deep shot to Tutu in this game. Like deep. Like the Saints game last year, 69 yards, like deep like that. We have to. We have to stretch the defense, but we also have to get the run game going. Get the run game going with Cam Akers. You set up that play action. You do some screens to Tyler Higbee. You get the defense close, and you beat them deep with Tutu Atwell. Puka could do it all. He has a pretty good route tree. Give him a couple of running back handoffs as well, some reverses. Kyron Williams, get him some passes out the backfield. He's a good pass-catching back. Cam Akers, that's where he's lacking. So, let's do it, Ramley. I have the Rams winning this game 24-20. 3 touchdowns and a field goal. And all the extra points will be made. So, don't, come at me saying, oh, the Rams are going to lose. No, we're going to win this game, all right? Have some faith, Ramley. This is no tank season. The Rams are going to push for the playoffs. I am sticking with 10-7. I'm really hoping that Cooper Kupp just does this IR stint, comes back, and he's good. We go 2-2 with Cooper Kupp back. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. Ramley, as always, take care of your loved ones. Take care of yourself. I'm your boy, Ramsaholic. You can follow me on X at Shay Tweeted at Ramsaholic. And I'm out.
It's 4 a.m. in New Bedford, I'm getting my shit together. City just ain't safe, these kids down for whatever. Letting the lead fly, they flocking just like a feather. I couldn't stay there forever, career not getting better. I ain't no rapper, can't imagine not getting cheddar. They posting pics in their base models, not even leather. It's not even leather. It's 4 a.m. White.